So I already talked about this a little bit in another video, unless I post these in a different order. I talked about being wrong and how that is really where we learn the most. For whatever reason, humans tend to really focus and spend time on our mistakes. When we've done something wrong, it just strikes us deep. And sometimes it leaves a scar, depending on what it is, it can really impact us. So we feel it through our bones. This was wrong. And we can really zero in sometimes on what was wrong. What step did we take that was just, that is where I went wrong. That's the retrospective that we can really spend a lot of time on. It's important to be wrong because we do learn from that. I'm not saying try to be wrong, but it's okay to take a chance if you're not sure if this is the right or wrong. It's okay to take that chance to find out. It's okay to say, this is exactly what I want to do, and then, fuck, what am I doing? 2 weeks later, you're wrong. Oh my God, what did I do? That is okay. I've done that. I've done that with jobs, man. Like my livelihood, right? A job. Totally super excited. This is what I want to do. 2 weeks into it, this is horrible. This is not what I want to do. This job is crazy, and it's not for me. It's not the good fit. And is it embarrassing? Yeah, sure. It's embarrassing when you've told everybody how excited you are, and 2 weeks later they're like, "How's the job?" And you're like, well, being embarrassed, that's another video. But yeah, so being wrong, what we do when we're wrong is we tend to be mad about it, or be like, why did I do that wrong? Don't worry about really why you did it wrong. Well, don't always worry about that. Worry more about, or don't worry, but just think about more what can I learn from this? This was wrong. Okay, cool, I was wrong. So what can I learn? What can I do differently next time? What can I do instead? Why was this wrong for me? Not always why did I choose to do this wrong, or why did I choose this and it's wrong, but what about it was wrong? Kind of looking from a different perspective, right? Because we aren't wrong. There's things in life that are not going to be for us, that we think we want to go for that, and it's not going to be for us. It's going to end up being wrong. So it wasn't that we weren't right for that job or whatever. The job wasn't right for us. Definitely, you are not wrong in that sense. There are things where things just fit better. Kind of off to a tangent, I know, but listen, being wrong is okay. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's something to explore. It's something to be curious about. And when you're having a conversation with somebody, let them be right. See where that goes. Take the perspective of, well, what can I learn? That is my favorite thing to ask myself in a situation. What can I learn? Because we tend to think that we already know everything, and that's fine, whatever. You don't, we don't. We can have an opinion, and that's good too. Have an opinion, but be open to what new information can come into that, and maybe move you in a different direction. Be open to being wrong. Be open to being not having all the information right away, right? When with fashion, let's talk about that. When I was younger, I dressed a certain way because I thought it was cool. And then I got a little bit older and I learned a little bit more about fashion, and I realized, I look better like this, or I enjoyed these clothes more. So I feel like maybe I could say that I was wrong when I was younger in how I interpreted fashion or whatever. But it's exciting to be open to new things because when you're open, more stuff comes to you. And I don't know, it just makes your life more colorful sometimes, right? And there's less friction. When you get into a place where you're like, oh, I was wrong. And then you're just in that really uncomfortable place, like a vice, right? Like you're just, oh gosh, how could I have been wrong? It's uncomfortable and it's just unnecessary. Just be like, I was wrong. What can I learn? Cool, let's move on. And it doesn't need to be such a big deal. Being wrong is where we learn. So try it sometime. Go be wrong. It'll be interesting. Let me know how it goes.